Thanks, Vancy.
Okay.
Streaming live already.
Yeah.
We're
I
live.
think it's live. We're live.
Hello, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Woman Up! At syempre, kasama natin ang ating mga lovely ladies na si Miss Isabel Cuervacan. Hi, Isabel.
Hello
Si
there.
Mrs. Andrea Daguno. Hi,
Good
Ann.
afternoon, everyone. Hi, Arian.
Hi, tsaka si Atty. Mel.
Hello! Magandang hapon ulit sa inyo lahat.
And si Miss Susie Rojas.
Hello!
Hi, Susie.
Clinical
I
psychologist.
like your... I love your lipstick.
Oh, thank you.
And we have a special guest today. Our guest today is really a good example of a woman womaning up. You know, she is a lawyer involved in brand protection, trademarks and copyright enforcements. And she's also the founder of VLAD. Is it VLAD?
Yes, it's Vlad.
VLAD, or Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. Let's welcome po Attorney Divina Gracia Pedron. Hello!
Good afternoon, attorney.
Welcome to Woman Up.
Morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you all. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Attorney, can you talk about VLAD?
Yes. Okay. So VLAD is the acronym for Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. We are a 130 strong, lawyer strong group that was formed in April. Magkatagalog po ako
Yeah.
Oo, Tagalog po.
Oo. Yung grupo namin ay natatag noong April, nung nagsimula. Actually, hindi na nagsimula pa lang yung ang ECQ at the time. Kasi nag-start ang ECQ mid of March, di ba? Or a little, di ba, mga third week of March. Ngayon, yung grupo namin ay natatag dahil napag-usapan ng isang mga classmates ko from UP Law. Kami yung graduate nung 1999, no? We were very concerned about the developments during the ECQ. Nung una, hindi namin alam kung paano kami magpo-proceed, no? Because lawyers, sanay na sanay kaming nagpupunta ng korte, nakikipag-usap sa mga kliyente, pumapasok sa opisina, nagsusulat ng mga pleadings. Pero nung nagkaroon ng ECQ, suddenly marami nagtatanong, anong gagawin natin, no? Hindi lahat nakapag-adjust kaagad. And so we were left with just being home. We were home with our families. We didn't know how to cope. Merong work from home, but many of the litigators, wala. Kasi sarado ang korte, no? So parang maraming oras sa aming mga kamay. At yung grupo namin, yung mga classmates ko, napag-usapan na tumulong, no, sa paraan na kaya namin. Merong isa sa aming classmate, isa siyang very active sa IBP. In fact, president siya ng Quezon City IBP. At nag-mention siya sa grupo namin na meron yatang isang instance na isang, I think, healthcare worker na matanda, hindi na pinababalik sa kanyang bahay, no, ng kanyang mga neighbors because of the fact na takot yung neighbors dahil baka mag-uwi siya ng COVID sa kanilang lugar, no? Apartment man or condo man. At nung nalaman namin yon na sa aming Viber group only, napag-usapan namin na hindi yata ito makatarungan, no? And so we started thinking, ano ba ang pwede nating, kunyari, kung naging kliyente mo yung taong yon, ano ang pwedeng, anong steps ang pwede mong gawin to protect her? And then we started thinking, ano pa ang nasa batas that would prevent, that would penalize such an act of discrimination? We thought that it was already discrimination. Pero wala kaming nahanap dahil of course yung ating batas hindi naman handa, 'di ba, sa pangyayari ngayon. Sabi namin baka unjust vexation or kung merong harassment or may physical injury or merong grave threat or whatever of that nature. Tinignan namin ang batas at nakita namin na wala doon, no? So naisip namin baka mahalaga na ikampanya na magkaroon ng mga ordinansa, no, per per local government unit, just to make sure na meron tayong mai-invoke na batas kung nagkaroon ng ganyang klaseng discrimination against anybody. And dahil yung mga kasamahan ko sa klase, meron din naman silang mga kausap, no? Even inside the IATF, kasi meron kaming kaibigan na malapit sa mga tao sa loob ng IATF, inirekomenda na maaari sigurong magkaroon ng policy ang government tungkol dito. At mula noon, madalas na nababanggit ng IATF na bawal ang discrimination against not just patients, but also healthcare workers, mga frontliners, no, mga service providers, pati ng kanilang pamilya. At dahil sa paulit-ulit noon ng IATF na itala ito sa balita, no, maraming naging mas aware, at yung mga mayor ng bawat city, especially dito sa NCR, ikinampanya, itinawag, tinweet, etc. tungkol sa mga issues na hinaharap ng mga frontliners na tinatawag at mga pasyente ng COVID, suspected or positive. At marami naman ang tumugon sa tawag na yon, no? So, ang mga ordinansa ay naipasa mula pa nung panahon ng April 4 that we opened. Haba, sorry.
Actually, ano yun eh. Yeah, Susie?
I was going to comment, attorney, on the point of discrimination from a social psychology perspective, because I'm a psychologist. And people, the normal reaction is, oh, but they're sick. We might get sick, right? That's a reaction. Yes. Or, oh, but then they're from Tondo and we're from Makati, so shouldn't it be different, right? The mindset of discrimination, the challenge with it is that it is insidious. It is not originally and relatively apparent. It is not always apparent. And when you have discrimination, part of the whole gamut is discrimination, stereotyping, and prejudice. That's all one psychology. And that is very, very prevalent, especially when we talk about groups. Because right now, that's what it is. Groups with COVID, groups without COVID. Those which PUI, those which PUM is one group, PUI is one group, Makati is one group, Tondo is one group. So the society always will think of it in terms of groups. And when we think of it in terms of groups, we would like to be with our groups because it makes us feel secure. And when we look at other people and we see that they're from another group, there is this immediate reaction of that these people are different from me. The thing is, you see that they're different. You say, okay, yeah, they're different. One's in Tondo, one's in Makati. What's the big deal? Or one is from Ateneo, one is Lasal. What is the big deal? However, the challenge with discrimination, which is why I like the law, is because discrimination always comes with behavior, maladaptive behavior, which means we are not part of you, you are not part of us, therefore we will be different to you different from our own group. So for LaSalle and Ateneo, because we are part of Ateneo, we are going to get together and we are going to cheer and we are going to be mean to the people from LaSalle because they are not of our group. So our thinking is that they are not equal to us, we are better than them, and therefore the discrimination. Now this is made worse when there is a prejudice, because prejudice is behavior, thinking, and feeling. They feel it, adaptive feeling. And probably, while you're saying it's a discriminatory law, kasama na dun yung prejudice, which is, oh my God, because behavior is, I am going to be different to you. Prejudice is, I am thinking you're different and reaction to you is different, and therefore my behavior is different. And that's so right. What happened? And so that's another kettle of fish, right? And then you have another layer, which is stereotyping. So those people with COVID who are having a difficult time are the matatandas who are not eating well and who have pre-morbid sicknesses. So you stereotype it and you're not thinking anymore of the differences that it may mean. What if you're matanda but you're strong? What if matanda, strong, but living in a place that is quarantined? It is different. The challenge with behavior, discrimination, prejudice, and stereotyping is that it does not allow us to think. And that is why I like your law, because we are forced to focus on being humanitarian and empathetic
Yes.
to the people with PUI and PUM and treat them as unique and separate individuals.
That's right.
You know,
yeah.
that's right. Actually, not only with it affects also seafarers in a way na since pag sinabi OFWs, like I can see that in the news feed, like for example in provinces when there's news na okay OFWs are arriving, and then the people from that province would already react like, oh, oh my God, we're going to get sick. Why should they be allowed in?
Yes.
What makes them special? And
Yeah.
truly,
Yeah.
like in the seafarers case, these others are seafarers. They've been quarantined.
Yes.
Nasa vessels sila. They're
Already.
quarantined here in hotels.
Yeah.
When they arrive in Manila, when they get to their provinces, they're still quarantined.
Yes.
Well, depending on the LGU. So the acceptance of the people lang na parang after all that, pag uwi nila parang pandidiri,
Iba pa rin sila.
parang nagbaback off.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There's
So
still
it's an immediate thinking.
discrimination.
It's an immediate thinking. Without thinking, there's a prejudice, right?
Yes.
And you feel that you know the person and you know the situation, and therefore you're not part of us. Separation.
Yes.
Oh, we're OFW, we're one group. We are not OFW, we're another group. So what now?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Panyera, tanong ko lang.
Yes.
Mula nang nilabas yung batas and then nabuo yung grupo nyo, may mga cases na ba tayo? Like, not necessarily na ipalabas yung case. Para po dun sa mga nanonood dito, malaman nila na baka yung ginagawa nila, hindi sila aware na baka merong criminal liability na pala. May mga cases tayo can we share?
Oo, maraming nang nailapit sa amin ng mga kaso by different individuals, no? Iba-iba yung category ng kanilang reklamo or hinaing, no? So, ang ginagawa namin, pinakikinggan namin muna, and then kina-classify namin yun, no? Kung anong klaseng tulong ang kailangan. Pero kasi, ika-clarify ko lang yung grupo namin, ina-address namin talaga yung mga reklamo na related lamang sa COVID, no? So, unang-una dun yung discrimination. Pero, minsan kahit hindi discrimination, pag related to COVID, titingnan din namin, no? Kasi, I have to explain, sometimes there would be others asking about loans,
Yeah.
and the credit card company charging them whatever. And so we have to explain to them na sorry po, the nature of your query doesn't fall under our advocacy, no? Uunahin muna namin yung COVID related. But just to give you an idea, yung mga nature of the cases that we have seen and handled relate mostly to COVID, yung discrimination in the form of pwedeng actual, yung harapang pag-discriminate, pangkukutya, pagbibigay ng stigma, ang pag-refuse ng pagbigay ng tulong or service just because they're frontliners or a family member was COVID under suspicion of has COVID na nga or under suspicion na may COVID. And then meron din yung mga physically na tinatakot, no? So that's number one. Secondly, we have seen cases relating to labor. Yung mga manggagawa na kailangan tanggalin sa trabaho dahil yung kumpanya hindi na kayang magpasweldo. So retrenchment in some instances talagang outright illegal dismissal. Tinutulungan namin sila by advising them of their rights, no? Kung talagang natansya namin na ang kumpanya ay hindi kayang mag-operate, maybe because it's a non-essential it's in a non-essential industry at hindi kaya magpasweldo, ang in-explain lang namin na dapat kayo ay mabigyan ng tamang notice at mabayaran ng tama according to the labor code, no? And then we've also seen instances when may mga tao na lumapit dahil naging ECQ violators sila. Merong mga kinulong ng mga ilang panahon sa barangay. Meron ding mga pinagawa or pinunish in some ways na feeling namin anong basis, pinagsayaw, parang gano'n, pinag-zumba, etc. May mga kahihiyan na kailangan that they had to go through, di ba? Because of their violation, because yung barangay officials, hindi nila alam, di ba? Hindi nila alam anong gagawin nila sa mga tao na hinuhuli nila. So, clueless mga tao, mga enforcers sa baba. But then they do feel na they have the power to restrain these people. Kasi violators kayo ng ECQ eh. Sinabi na nga, walang na pag-curfew na, hindi na kayo dapat nasa labas, etc. And most importantly, and related to our group today, would be yung cases of the stranded OFWs and seafarers. So sa totoo, we have actually helped, tried to help 96 na mga stranded OFWs or seafarers. 15 ang actually nakauwi na. Some are still, we are still helping them finish their quarantine. Yung iba na hindi alam kung anong gagawin, we advise them kung kanino o saan government agency dapat sila lumalapit or nagpaparehistro. At minomonitor namin yung kanilang compliance. And also even yung pagbibilang ng panahon because they had to go through 14 days of quarantine. And recently, nagkaroon na ng policy na bago pa sila bumalik sa kanilang bayan, kung sila nakatira, is dapat magpa-test din sila, no? Mag-swab test sila ng COVID. And then, in the past, we also helped secure mga passes for land travel, no? And make sure that the LGU, kung saan sila papunta, will accept them. And so these LGUs need to issue mga certificates of acceptance. So, isa sa mga paulit-ulit na nakikita namin instances ng na feeling namin, no, hindi nakakatulong para sa mga seafarers would be yung pagdating ng Pilipinas, kukuhanin sila for quarantine. May panahon na naraman namin na yung kanilang pinagdalhan ay hindi rin conducive for habitation even, no? So, yes. I think nabalitaan din sa news yan. So, kapag nagkakaroon ng ganung reklamo, we do our best. We try to contact our people we know, for example, sa OWA or even sa related government agency, just to let them know na merong nagrereklamo, hindi dapat sila nandiyan, hindi maganda yung sanitation, etc. And sometimes, nagko-comply naman. Nililipat sila, nag-apologize. So, napansin namin because merong mga tumitingin, you know what I mean? It's not just the victims like that are complaining. They know that there is a group that's trying to, that knows, di ba? Kung ano yung mga hinaing and what's happening, the condition. Nakakatulong because the people who are in charge try to step up and provide better service.
Yes.
Time out muna sa mga viewers natin kay Renmar Alcantara. Good afternoon mga ma'am, watching from Navotas. Hi Renmar.
Hi Renmar.
Hello.
And then hello kay Darling Sample, kay Miss Frida Gallo. Hello. And then from Michael Tanyola, greetings from Chittagong, Bangladesh, waiting for crew changes, Attorney Mel.
Oo, magsisimula na daw yan. May policy na.
Sa Monday, abangan nyo. Kami ni Attorney Mel, may pag-uusapan natin yung mga updates sa mga protocols po.
It can't be helped, Attorney, that people are treated differently because they have a judgment about them right away. So if they can get away with something, and the way they get away with it depends again on their perception and their judgment and prejudice and discrimination about the group that they're talking about.
Yes, but
that is why your deal is important. Go ahead.
Let me share though. In some instances we've seen, some would seem to have malice. Parang you're just really mean people. Parang what's wrong with you? Why do you think that way, etc. Pero meron din kami nakikilala after the report of the lawyer that say, ito na, naayos ko na, and this is what they said. We would later on find out na that person, like the barangay official, just didn't know how to act in that situation. And the moment na in-explain ng abogado na mali po yung ginagawa ninyo, hindi po dapat ganyan yung pagtrato ninyo, alam namin na gusto ninyong protektahan ng barangay. Ito for example, let's say a frontliner uuwi lang, sasabihin galing ka sa hospital, hindi ka na dapat uuwi dito kasi baka may dala kang COVID. Sabihin mo yung hospital, doon ka natitira. You know? So minsan, like in the beginning, these things, parang first time mong marinig, second time mong marinig, third time, nare-realize mo it's such a common reaction.
Yes.
And the moment that the lawyer explains to the barangay na hindi ho nyo dapat ginagawa yan dahil sila po ay tumutulong sa atin, hindi po sila ang kaaway, etc., doon nila naiintindihan na maybe valid yung fear, pero yung minsan yung execution is really so bad na nagkakapikunan at that level. We have complainants or people requesting for assistance na ang gusto magkaso at that point, no? They want to file a case. Na insulto sila, na hurt sila. They're asking, paano ko ba yan mababawian? He wanted to feel kahit pa paano some form of justice.
Yeah.
Yes. Ang sasabihin ko, and I've done this, parang alam ko po, masama po ang loob ninyo, no? Pero sa panahon po, unang-una, sarado po ang korte. Pangalawa, baka po pag nakalusot na tayo dito, mag-iba yung isip ninyo. You know? Which also try to let them see, make them see na may pinanggagalingan yung mga enforcers, no? They think they have that their duty is to protect their neighborhood, no? And kung hindi sila na brief, hindi sila napaliwanagan ng tama kung paano, gagawin nila yon in the only way they know how, and it is to be firm, minsan to use force, mananakot, no?
Yes.
Because they feel na may COVID ka eh.
Yeah.
Pero pag napaliwanagan na, unang-una po, yung ospital po na pinagtatrabahuhan niya, hindi po tumatanggap ng COVID. Di ba? Kasi di ba meron na tayong mga COVID-designated hospitals, di ba? Nag-centralize na.
Yes.
So, hindi po yan. Ito po, ganito po yung nature ng trabaho na naiintindihan nila. And then, in some instances, nag-a-apologize, no? Kasi siyempre, kasama na doon yung threat. Pag hindi kayo tumigil, kakasuhan kayo. And in some instances, sasabihin na, I'm so sorry po. And then they would be willing to apologize, no? So, that's what we saw. Parang, kapag napaliwanagan mo naman, may iba pa rin talaga na makikinig at makikinig.
Actually, in large scale nga yan nangyayari. Kasi like sa seafarers, yung mga pinapa-uwi na mention mo a while ago, yung pagdating sa local government unit, hindi sila tinatanggap. May mga nagdala ng certificates coming from DOQ, DOH, lahat na nire-require nila. Pero may mga LGUs before na talagang ayaw pa rin nilang tanggapin because may policy sila na lockdown sila. Walang papasok, walang lalabas. Yung mga yon wala namang uuwian na iba kasi they came from abroad. Diba?
Right.
So, saan mo sila? Like Manila, for example, galing na sila ng Manila. Nag 14 days quarantine na. Minsan, lagpas pa nga sa 14-day quarantine kasi nag-antay pa ng mga result and everything. Pagdating nila, nandoon na sila sa bayan nila, sariling bayan nila, hindi sila tatanggapin kasi, sarado kami. Walang lalabas, walang papasok. So, anong gagawin nila? Diba? Parang, eto na, nasa mas mataas ng mga posisyon ang nandoon. Pero, iba pa rin yung interpretation despite na may nalabas na batas, di ba, dapat unhampered travel.
Correct.
Mga seekers, ating OFW.
Correct.
Pero hindi pa rin nasusunod. So in that case, Panya, do you think, kung hindi nagpilit sila, is there any criminal liability on the part ng, for example, mayor or governor, kung nag-i-insist talaga sila na hindi pinapapasok at pinapabalik ng Manila yung mga OFW natin?
Oo, kasi ang nakikita namin dito, Panyera, is the fact that the LGUs are also given the freedom and the liberty by the national government to have their own rules with respect to the repatriation of OFWs or seafarers. So, minsan talagang kailangan mong balansehin. Meron din silang dahilan kung bakit gano'n ang kanilang mga ang rule na gusto nilang ipatupad, no? Na hindi kayo pwedeng pumasok because we are COVID-free, zero kami, so they want to tie this over. Hindi sila magiging open unless necessary. So, ang nakikita namin dyan, and what we've done in some instances would be to negotiate. no? Ni-negotiate namin. Ano po ba ang kailangan ninyong makita? Ano po ang kailangan ninyong ma-confirm bago ninyo papasukin itong mga taong ito? In some instance, nakita ko, merong isang closer town, no, na tumanggap doon sa OFW. Kasi ayaw nung kanyang mismong town, ano? Pero dumating na siya sa probinsya. So in fact, sinabi niya yun, no? Okay na rin kahit hindi ako tanggapin sa town ko, basta nandun na ako sa province. In fact, in one example pa talaga, isang tao, basta makarating lang daw siya ng Mindanao, masaya na siya. Alam mo yon, from Manila?
Yeah.
Because nandito siya sa Manila for several weeks.
Yeah.
Finally, nailipad to Mindanao, pero hindi pa rin siya makakapunta doon sa kanyang pinaka-town. Basta lang daw nandun, he knows that mahaba pa yung lalakbayin niya, but for him, it was a victory na nakalipad siya from Manila to Mindanao. So, hindi namin ma-enforce. Well, not really us, kasi wala naman kaming ganong, hindi kasama sa advocacy namin to actually file cases. It's really advisory. We just try to give them their legal options. And it's really up to them if they want to pursue it later on. Some of our lawyers na pagsabihan na kung gusto ninyong kuhanan yung kaso, it's fine, no? But for now, we are not a law firm. I just want to clarify. We're just an official group that provides legal service, legal advice to people.
I think the education that you're providing as well for both sides, both the people that are caught being discriminated and the people who are doing the discrimination unknowingly, yung mga hindi nila alam na yung kanilang ginagawa is already discriminating. I think the educational part that your group is doing is an immense service. And I believe that we're pretty grateful that it occurred to you to make good use of your downtime.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yes.
As I've said earlier, we are 130 strong, lawyers strong, no? We have about 130 lawyers. When we started, kami lang ng mga classmates ko, mga 20. And then we started sa Facebook, nag-announce kami na we need volunteers. So ano na siya, ang dami ng mga volunteer. Tapos, there are about lawyers from 30 different law schools in the country, no?
Wow.
Meron kaming lawyer sa Italy, doon siya naka-base, nag-volunteer. Meron sa Taiwan. Oo, meron sa Hong Kong. Diba? So, and then of course, all over the Philippines. May isang lawyer na sa Ilocos, I think. Sabi niya, taga Manila ako, pero naipit ako ng lockdown. So pag may kaso doon, we give it to him. No? Or for example, there's a case, may problema sa Rizal. And so we search our file and check sino yung taga doon. Kasi minsan kilala. Okay, so let me explain. Sometimes it's not even talagang legal service that we're doing. Parang magiging mediators din kami. Di ba? You're talking to the two sides and explaining, ito actually, may reason naman siya to say that. Ito naman, huwag ka na masyadong matampuhin, di ba? Etc. And then, we are mediators. And then, we become there, para kaming gumagawa ng legwork, no? The processing of paper. So, yung mga dating gustong, ito land travel lang. For example, Cavite to Quezon City, kailangan naming alamin ano yung mga papeles na kailangan naming kunin para lang makapasok siya per city. And it turned out, just really get a land a travel pass from each LGU, no? And then with all the information required. So kami yung gumagawa nun. Hindi na din masyado trabaho ng abogado, right? But I think it's better. It's better than writing pleadings at this time. Kasi hindi yun ang kailangan ng mga tao ngayon eh.
Ang galing.
Nawala lang si Suzy. Suzy left. But I have to say, so it's a group. We see the inbox. And then we talk to each other in my class. And we say, oy, meron tao sa inbox. Gusto lang yata ng makakausap. Kasi minsan, it's not even a legal problem. It's like, alam niyo po, kasi po ganito nangyari, nasaktan po ako, etc. And so we just counsel too. We just say, naintindihan namin. Like, for example, if it's a frontliner. A frontliner, naipit going back home, padaan siya sa isang checkpoint, and there was a barangay official, no? Yung doing the thermal scanning.
Yeah.
And then the frontliner from the hospital said, wag niyo pong ididikit sa forehead ko, which is
Uh-uh.
correct, di ba?
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Walang contact. Nagalit yung barangay official. Parang sinabi, ikaw na kaya ang tumayo dito. And so,
ikaw na lang maging thermometer.
yes, ikaw na dito. Of course, it was siguro tanghaling tapat, ang init-init. And the frontliner, I hope he's not watching, otherwise baka mag-feel bad siya. But he was saying na-hurt ako. Ano pong pwede ko ikaso doon? So, ako naisip ko, huwag ka lang ma-hurt. It's not important, di ba? Parang, isipin nyo na lang po, frontliner din po siya. Araw-araw po niya yung ginagawa. Sa init ng araw.
Parehas silang frontliners.
Correct.
Hello,
yes. Okay.
Sorry. Galing kay Julissa Porlasin Betingo. Good afternoon po. Woman up, Julissa. Hello kay Janet Albus. Galing kay Candice. Hello daw po mga ma'am from our Tinig ng Marino watch party. May ibang watch party pa po kasi na Tsaka hello din po from the UFS watch party. Hello sa mga members ng UFS at saka Tinig ng Marino watch party. And you have a question?
Yan po. Attorney Divine, it's nice to know that there's a group like yours, no, that helps people na discriminate as of this time. For the benefit din of our viewers and especially our seafarers, kasi maybe some are also afraid to file because of the, di ba may mga cost yan or syempre yung mga expenses na pwede nilang ma-incur. Can you give us an idea kaya po how much would it cost if someone would file for a case or seek legal counsel?
Okay, depende kasi yan sa ikakaso. Okay? Kung ang yung ikakaso let's say criminal case, it's a crime, di ba, that has to be punished. So you file it, walang bayad yan sa level ng well, at least yung filing fee, no? You just file it in the Department of Justice through the Office of the Prosecutors, or at least you begin sa police station, di ba? If you're actually going to file a case against anybody, magko-file ka muna ng complaint. Pero kasi kung kailangan mo ng abogado to do it for you, usually yung mga lawyers, paano ba tayo nag-charge per hour or ipapackage nila yan. For this kind of case na ipa-file namin, we will charge per pleading. O kunyari, draft ko yung complaint mo, no? So, depende. Sa totoo lang. I really cannot give you an answer dahil yung iba, in fact, are doing this for free. So, kung ang ating mga kasamahan ng mga seafarers ay talagang merong dahilan kung paano or bakit kailangan nilang magkaso against anybody, there are mga legal groups that do this for free. May pro bono service. So, yung mga nakakausap namin at natatansya namin na hindi naman kasama sa budget nila ang magbayad ng professional fee to lawyers, sinasabi namin meron pong IBP, no, na free legal service or legal aid. And so we direct them to the IBP and hopefully pumasa sila. Kasi meron naman tinatanggap ng mga indigent clients ang IBP. And I think they do really encourage na lapitan sila because that's the mandate of the IBP naman din to help yung ating mga kababayan na talagang merong reason to file a case to enforce their rights pero hindi nila ma-afford. So, Andrea, I'm so sorry hindi ko masasagot talaga ng tahasan yung tanong mo kasi I don't want to give the wrong impression to anybody na if I say it's like this, may nakausap nila, hindi naman ganon, no? So, kanya-kanya, it's case to case really.
Yeah. Siguro ano na lang.
Ayan, si Attorney Magpantay.
Yeah. Yung iba pa kasi, baka hindi nila alam kung paano kayo mako-contact na kung gusto nilang humingi ng advice, counseling, or anything, services na binibigay ng Vlad. Paano kayo mako-contact?
Oo. Ang Vlad ay nasa Facebook, no? That's mainly where you can find us. That's our cyberspace, no? You can search Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. Ulitin ko, Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. And then para sa mga walang internet, meron kaming phone numbers na pwede ninyong ma-reach. Ang aming phone numbers ay, sandali lamang. I sent it kanina. But,
are these phone numbers for texting or for actual?
Yes, these are for texting. You can also try to call, no? Kung may load. Alam mo, nangyayari yan. Minsan, magte-text, and then sasabihin ng lawyer, this is my number, let the client call me. And sabihin ko, kayo naman tumawag, baka walang load. Di ba? It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time.
Yeah.
So,
It is difficult.
the numbers are 0999 229-8705 and 0917 705-2333. If you go to the Facebook page, you will also find the numbers.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
It's actually very comforting to know that there's a group of lawyers who are doing this, because right now with all the fear, it's like I think discrimination is also fear-based.
Yes.
So, and this is really a scary time for everyone. So, talagang ang emotions talagang high.
Mataas.
Yes.
Correct. Tama. Pero I have to say though, hindi lang naman kami ang grupo na tumutulong, no? Maraming mga legal groups that are helping also the others. In fact, if there's something that we cannot cover, we also refer them to others. So for example, UP also has its own free legal aid program. It's called UP Law Helps. So you will also find them on Facebook. I know that there's a dedicated website for it. There's also Valor, a group. Some of my friends are members of Valor 19, if I'm not mistaken. I think kasama doon si Attorney Shell Docno, si Dean Shell, and many others. In fact, merong nag-compile na ng mga free legal service groups. And kasama kami doon. But I just want to say, marami talagang gustong tumulong at marami nang natutulungan.
Isabel, you have a question?
Well, I do, because in the end, this is still a woman's show. So my question would be, as a woman and as this new job or task that you've put together for yourself, how do you balance your time? What do you do? And, what suggestions do you have to give us to be able to achieve everything that you're doing for yourself and for everybody? What are your, what are your challenges, and how do you manage your time? How do you manage to balance your time?
Yes, thank you for letting me think about it. Okay, it's a difficult question because that question, how do you balance? I don't know. I'm not even conscious about what I'm doing. I'm not aware of how I'm able to do everything, but I'm just really trying to do everything. Like, I have to tell you, I still work because I'm a member. I'm a lawyer. I'm a partner in a law firm in BGC, and we still work from home.
Wow.
So sometimes I would have client meetings or office meetings on Zoom as well, or Microsoft Teams, and then I have work by the associates to clear. I have email to answer. Okay, so, and then of course you have to be on the computer, or on following or watching your email during the office hours. And then I have this work for Vlad. Sometimes I'm we call ourselves the triage officer. We're the ones manning the inbox. Kami yung taga-filter ng mga inquiries.
Nakaka-relate si Attorney.
So we've mastered the art of sifting through all the talk from the person requesting assistance, and then yung the download mo siya to the group, for them to process also and assist later on the person requesting assistance. So, and then there's family. Okay, I live with the family. We're the primary caregivers in the family. My mother is 73 years old. Thankfully, she's not sick or anything. So you just really need to always think of other people other than yourself.
Yes.
So, okay, to answer that question, how do I do it? I'm just trying to be positive every day.
Great.
And I have to admit...
Positive thinking, not positive thinking. We have
right. Not positive. No, but I have to say, maybe if you had talked to me end of March, I would not have the same aura, because I was depressed then. I was sad. I was scared. I felt lost. As we've said, hindi namin alam what to do. So, I felt at the time na I can't parang you can't live this way. You can't live every day afraid.
Fear. That's right. You can't.
Yeah, so I converted this fear into something more positive, no? Not
Oh,
COVID
nice.
positive, but positive to help other people.
How nice.
And so no, we formed a
That's
group.
nice.
We are online 24/7. Hanggang alas 12 ng gabi merong sumusulat sa amin. And whoever is awake.
Wow.
Yeah. And sometimes we would ask, who's answering that query at 12 o'clock or 1 a.m.? And then okay, I'm awake. So I'm replying to this person, etc. So it's not just me, it's my group. They're very hardworking. And our volunteers are super hardworking. There's one lawyer, I think siguro out of the 184 cases that we've handled,
Mhm.
siguro sa kanya dun 10. You know? Kasi we would throw muna yung kaso with the description, the nature of the case, or any volunteer, because we are volunteers.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe around 5 people or 6 people, always volunteering. So we want to give them an award na, parang, they're so, off to
But
you.
how nice that you take that you've taken the fear, turned it around, and then
Yeah.
lifted yourself by helping others, which is really something that we've noticed, no? As we help others, we help ourselves in the end. as well.
Yes.
It's a nice perpetuating, cycle.
Right. Yes. So it's a one good way to pass the time, right? Kasi how many days since March 17 or 16? I don't remember, but at least we can say
17.
that we made valuable use of our time during the ECQ.
That's true.
Congratulations.
Thank you, but
Any-
it's not the glory is
Any
not
more
mine.
last
Oh.
any more last messages, ladies? Before we wrap up, ladies, Andrea, Isabel, attorney.
No, I'm just saying, it's a good thing. It's good. You can always
Yeah.
turn something negative into a positive, and the more people we help, the better for everybody, including ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen.
Was so inspired by Authority Divine's yung work nila, even if you're in lockdown, you can be a blessing to other people still. So let's do this.
Yes. Sana we keep doing this. Yes.
Yes.
Sa akin naman siguro, dun sa mga nanonood ngayon, sana maging ganun din yung outlook nila, no? Na hindi ibig sabihin, may negative na pumapasok, pero gamitin natin yung time na nakakulong tayo na mag-isip na maging productive sa man paraan na pwede natin gawin. So, hindi yung nagbumukmok na, ay, nakakulong ako, hindi makalabas, the whole time na naka-quarantine, ganun yung iniisip, di ba? Sana gamitin yung time na panahon na nakakulong na mag-isip ng something na pwedeng magawa, not only for himself, but for others.
Yes.
For me, during this challenging time, it really shows us the importance of being clear with your moral purpose, because during challenging times when fear parang takes over, many people resort to doing things that may be against what is morally right. And so that's why as individuals, it's very important for us to really be clear kung ano yung tama, which is the right path and which is the wrong path. And that's our responsibility, not only to everyone else, to the world, but also to ourselves. Thank you, attorney. Thank you so much. I really think it's a very, very noble cause, and we're really proud of you, UP.
Thank you very much, everybody, sa inyong women, beautiful women of Women Up. Gusto ko magpasalamat for letting me share my experience, letting me share myself today. I know I talked a lot. Siguro if I review it,
welcome.
I kick myself. I talked a lot, but thanks. I feel very comfortable sharing this because I'm very passionate about this advocacy. So I'm going back to my group, happy. I will share with them your thoughts and what you said about the good work that we are doing. Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And thank you also to our viewers for watching us today. Tomorrow we will be live again with the Bisaya girls with Aina, Christine, and Odessa, DJ Jackie. See you again tomorrow and woman up. Thank you.
Woman
Thank
Woman
you.
up.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.